The heart of the Gulf where sea meets sky and where 3x3 introduces its next World Tour final champion. We are back in the Kingdom of Bahrain for the season finale. The 2025 FIBA 3x3 World Tour has reached its knockout rounds. We will determine who will collide for the ultimate prize this year here in Manama and the right to call themselves the best in the world. Who will it be? How will they do it? Question soon to be answered, but the question for now is, what are the rules of the game? For that, I got it covered. Kyle, take it away.
We got world-class entertainment for y'all here on half court for the world's #1 basketball freestylers and world's #1 dance crew.
Yo, what's good? My name is Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3, and if for some reason you still don't know the rules of 3x3, it is time to tap in. Class is officially in session. So on our half court, you've got 2 teams of 3 players with 1 additional substitute on the bench. Yo, what's up, sub? Can I check in? In 3x3, even the ball is different. This is the official Wilson right here. Trust me, it's groovy, baby. This game is pedal to the metal. 10-minute game clocks, just 12-second shot clocks, and a 1st to 21 scoring format for the win. If a team doesn't score 21 points, all they have to do is outscore their opponent within 10 minutes. And you know we keep it street. In this game, we score by 1s and 2s. Anything inside the arc is worth 1. Anything outside of the arc is worth 2. Still got it. And this game is all gas, no brakes. Literally, after the opening check ball, play is continuous. Make or miss, offense turns to defense, just like that. This 10-minute sprint is just getting started. We'll see you at the top.
Oh, this is the 14th edition of the World Tour Final. Few have been able to reach the apex, but here are the teams that did. And if you do it, you're an esteemed company. Teams like San Juan, Brezovica, who won 2 in 13 and 15 under Ljubljana's name. Then the Novi Sad Dynasty claimed 4 in total. Their 1st in 14. Zulmoon, Riga, Lehman, Amsterdam, most recently all have won. UB with 2 titles, gunning for a 3rd today. Speaking of UB, they won the most Masters titles of any team this season. 2025 campaign that spanned 16 cities, had a total of 10 different winners this year, including one-time winners Amsterdam, Lehman, Lugano, London, Raudondvaris, Toulouse, Vienna, the Skyliners. The only multi-Masters winners this year were Miami with 2, and of course, UB's incredible 6. And when you win as much as UB did, it's going to help the bank account. Top earners of 2025, $580K this season, where over $1 million have been paid out in total prize money. $222,000 will be paid out by the end of business today. 60 grand to the grand prize winner. Strahinja Stojicic, he's been winning for a long time. MVP named yesterday, and he stands atop the top 10 player rankings, followed by his brate Marko Brankovic, reigning MVP, Worthy de Jong from 2024. They're all there amongst the top 10. Here are your 8 remaining teams for the quarterfinals. Are you ready? Are you ready? 7 of the 8 have won Masters titles this year. The only outlier is the Dog Pound, Hangzhou. But they're 2-0 coming into the final day. What will they do? We got a lot of questions and no answers yet, but we do have a guy who's pretty good at analyzing this game. He might have a few answers for us. His name is Boz Rosendahl. I'm Kyle Montgomery, by the way. Boz, as we head into this season finale, last day, man, tell me about this first quarterfinal that is probably final worthy in the history between these teams, UB and Amsterdam. What you got?
Think back on last year's World Tour Finals to the quarterfinals of that tournament, where UB and Amsterdam met up. It looked like UB had won the game, and then Jan Driesen comes up with an incredible clutch play on defense, getting the ball to Amsterdam in the last second, and trustworthy with that last shot. 2-ball went down. Oob was out of the tournament. Couldn't repeat their championship from 2023. They're back on the court here for the quarterfinals in 2025 with Oob looking primed.
Man, I could not sleep last night. This final gift, especially with this opening quarterfinal. Oob coming into this contest 2-0. The stingiest defense all season long. That stayed true through pool play yesterday. Allowed just 15 points a game. And have really committed to dominating inside. 7 out of 10 possessions. They're shooting 1s versus 2s. Shahina Stojic again named MVP yesterday for the 3rd time in his career. He tops the scoring charts with 18 points. He leads in player value and highlights as well. Now, it's the biggest, the largest, trying to prove that they are indeed the biggest and the largest in this matchup. Amsterdam against their rivals, Oob. They make their way to the floor with a unusually hot Jan Driesen from long range.
Out of nowhere. Big Jan Driesen, 4 of 6 from range. No one saw it coming. He almost won in the game against Raudondvaris, and then they took their foot off the gas.
Yes, so after beating Partizan by 6, they led a 19-16 lead.
20-16, actually.
Yes, 20-16 lead slipped from their grasp against Raudondvaris. They wasted a Jan Driesen offensive performance for the ages. Big Drizzy scored 10 in that game, hit 4 of 5 twos. Is he going to put it up in the win today? We'll find out. Team played well for the most part. Really well from the free throw line. Only missed 1. 35% from 2-point range as well. So we will see.
Yeah, they're going to need some of that because, look, I went down the matchups these teams have had this year, most of which, by the way, have come in, or all of them actually, have come in either semifinals or finals of Masters tournaments. That's why you know this is 2 of the best teams in the world lacing them up. Oob 3-1 in those games. Amsterdam in all 4 of those games combined shot 17% from 2, sub 17%, 16.8.
Ooh,
that is frigid.
That is not
just
good.
Frigid. The one game they won, Oob also struggled from range. That was in Utsunomiya way back to start the season. So they're going to have to change their ways. Oob found a way to pressure them.
Is there any bigger debate in 3x3 right now between these 2 guys on your screen as to who is the best in the sport? The last 2 MVPs in 2024, it was hype worthy. This year it was Doc Strange yet again for the 3rd time in his career. He was MVP in 22 and 23, and here he is again in 2025. This is why you love the game. It's all about the rivalries, the stories, and we're about to witness the next chapter between Amsterdam and Oob. The reigning champs defending their crown. That is the Dutch. Oob trying to get back in the winner's circle as they did in 2023 with Nanad Naranjic helping lead the way. Here we are from the Kingdom of Bahrain in Manama. The 2025 World Tour Final quarterfinals are underway. Let's get it. The voice of 3x3, Kyle Montgomery, in your ear. Boz Rosendahl, the Mountain, is here as well as the rivals clash. A massive quarterfinal between Oob and Amsterdam, who have quite the history the past couple of years. Hype Worthy will miss it. Big Drizzy is going to commit a foul while trying to get the offensive rebound.
Yeah, charged into the back of Nanad Naranjic. Got the rebound over top, and you can see it here. That is a foul. Oob possession.
And rebounding might be an issue for Amsterdam in this one because Oob controlled the glass through pool play. Top rebounding squad coming out of pool play.
And Amsterdam's bottom 2, at least from the teams that are left.
Meantime, it's a new look Nemanja bulldozing over Worthy. He was banged up yesterday. Hype is going to make his way to his feet. Seems to be all right, but here's how it happened. Full head of steam from Nim Diesel.
Yeah, that knee hit him right in the mid-frame, right in the abs. And that is a big truck coming at you with Nemanja Barac, just a large human being.
2 teams that were Masters winners, one more than the other this year. Oob wins 6 on the regular season. And Amsterdam take the regular season finale in Bucharest. Their only Masters title came in the last event of the season. None of that matters now. I'm just giving you the history. Marko Brankovic has it swiped away by Martin Balkanek. Balkanek, I think he's claiming that went off of Brankovic.
And this is what Amsterdam's going to have to do. This is what they did so well yesterday. They were disruptive with, those tap outs, those deflections, and they kind of got teams out of rhythm, right? By the way, did the same thing. They put a lot of pressure on the perimeter, and that has been their recipe for success against Amsterdam all year long.
For yesterday, we saw Doc Strange go ballistic in a comeback win over Riffa. They trail by 4 late in that one as we see the score on the inside. Doc Strange with 11 in that game. Went on a 6-0 run by himself to close things out. There's Nemanja Barac converting on the inside. That's U's first bucket. Oh, the MVPs clash.
Oh, wedgie time.
Worthy trying to get past Dr. Strange. He's going to draw the foul, number 3 on U. Balkanek gets free, leans in and draws the whistle.
Foul number 4 on U. We've been playing for 1 minute and 8 seconds. They are racking them up.
Something that they've had a tendency to do really throughout the year. So far in this tournament, they've done pretty well in staying out of foul trouble, just 6 a game. Doc Strange, baseline, elevation, will miss it. Comes back to the 2025 MVP. Doc Strange taking the long route. Meantime, it's Branquilla taking the long ball. He drills the 2, and we got a 1-point lead for U. The connect, trying to make Nanad dance. Look at the arc on the shot, but didn't put enough protein on it. Doesn't get there. Instead, Strange will loft it inside to Naranjic. Nothing they could do with him but to hold on to the big fella. That accounts for Amsterdam's second foul.
You know who came into the venue to support his teammates? Dejan Majstorovic. And it's good to see him here. He's injured, and I talked to him a little bit before the game. He's not at the World Tour Finals for the first time in 11 years. That is rough, and he's struggling with that.
I'm sure. I mean, he's the ultimate competitor, and we definitely want to see Majstorovic back. He's been out for months with a back injury. They lost him back in July. And I mentioned yesterday that I thought that as well as Ub has played, I don't want to take anything away from him. They've missed his coaching on the floor, some of the steaditeedness that he brought to the team.
You're right.
For sure. So much love to the maestro. And Balkanek's going to miss-dribble that out of bounds.
That went off Naranjic's foot.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, he kicked it out.
All right. See, Boz can see the floor at a different altitude than me. He's 7 foot tall. I'm behind the screen.
We're both sitting on a chair.
Big Drizzy, I'm not sure you want to let him shoot out there. He decides to go back to more familiar territory, and he'll score the shorty. He was the game up at 3 apiece. 2 is no good. Badac. He's going to draw the foul. Amsterdam wanted to travel. Instead, he's traveling to the free throw line.
This is a physical game. Both teams are trying to establish that baseline of physicality, trying to put the ref in position to make the calls. 4 fouls each, and we're not even at the first TV timeout.
We talked about Badac earlier, and he's normally, maybe the most dependable player. He's really struggled here in Manama this weekend.
2.5 per game and 2.5 per game, so rebounds and points. He's been incredible on defense, so I'll give him that, but scoring-wise, he's not been as involved.
Oh, Dreesen. Heat check from yesterday, I guess. He's going to make him respect him out there. As B Smooth gets to his spot, he will get the friendly roll to go down as Amsterdam go up. Kicked over to the Beast. Branquilla to Nim Diesel. Back to the Beast. He will step into a 2-piece. Hit one from there earlier. Doesn't this time. Will try underneath, and that won't happen for him either. Out of bounds it'll go over to the Dutch.
So again, Amsterdam, in this case, so far, have been very active with their hands. They're tapping the ball away from the UB players. They're trying to hit it out their hands. They're trying to get deflections on passes, and then they are attacking on offense. Strahinja Stojicic, specifically with Jan Driessen, who is much bigger, much taller. They're going straight at the MVP's chest.
Ain't no fear. And no love lost between these two teams.
Oh, no.
You got individual rivalries with Worthy and Strahinja, and rivalries between countries as well. The Netherlands and Serbia. The connect, disconnected by Doc Strange. Strahinja now trying to get rid of Worthy. Worthy running into a Barac screen. I hope he's all right.
It's like running into a brick wall.
The man is massive. Worthy does get the call. Number 5 on UB. Driessen handling the ball here. He wastes 5 seconds before he gets it to Balkanek. Balkanek finds himself all by himself, and the midi won't go. Foul on Balkanek, and they're back even. 5 fouls apiece. So it was the quarterfinals last year at the World Tour Final where these two teams met. Worthy's heroics. That is some power. The Eliminator playing above the rim.
He's bringing some zest.
I'm telling you. Eliminator bringing the zest. Man, he's had some pep to his step in this tournament.
No, he's been really aggressive in this one. They have told him to go to the basket, stop. Look, sometimes he gets stuck in these, I have to pass to my teammates, I have to be a distributor too. No, just go to the basket, put your head down, try to get a dunk or get a bucket around the rim. That's your role. He's doing it to the tune of 6 points per game here.
Having a great 2025 World Tour Final. How about Barac showing that athleticism as he elevates for UB's fifth point of the game. Be smooth out to height. Worthy, jab step. Couldn't cash that. Look at Drizzy though. Keeps it alive. Extra effort play will give Amsterdam another shot at this thing. Albert's getting tricky, and he gets a open lane.
That's the way to attack pressure. If they're going to push you on the perimeter, why not attack the rim?
A lot of focus for Amsterdam, at least in this game, is going to be on their ability to knock down shots from outside. Boz mentioned a key stat earlier. In those 4 matchups with UB, they shot at 16% from long range.
Yeah, and so far they have not been lucky on their 2-point attempts. You can see UB there every time there's a 2, they're close, and now they're closing in on a lead. Amsterdam's 7th foul. Over 5 minutes to go. That is going to be an and 2 potentially. Look at Brankovic clearing out space with that off arm, and then the herky-jerky take in the middle of the paint.
Amsterdam, another disciplined defensive team, has not shown it in this quarterfinal. Brankovic will miss the free throw. Worthy trying to figure some things out on his own on the sideline. And we'll see if Brankila can break the tie. He does that as UB take a step in front. 7-6 entry pass. Oh, wow. That's another foul on UB.
Yeah,
I'm seeing 6 on the board, but wasn't that there's 7? They were just tied at 6 fouls apiece unless there was an issue. Okay, I guess not. So that means that they had a foul to give. That's the 6. Here comes Hype. Hype in the paint, leaves his feet, leaves Balkanek's wrist. And you can get that at the bottom of the net now. So far, these two going back and forth like a debate. Who is the best between these two? All tied up. It's a deadlock right now. Balkanek in traffic, won't go. Keeps it alive. Drizzy with the ball adjustment, won't score it. He'll kick it out to Hype. Up, fake, through defenders to Balkanek, and he'll kiss it off the window.
That is a sick pass. How did he find him?
Well, Worthy does some unbelievable things from time to time. Badac playing big boy in the paint on Balkanek. No, now Balkanek open for a moment. Worthy's two has not been going. 33% in this tournament, but about 24 on the year.
Yeah, he's usually right around 27, 28%, right? The last few years, it's dipped slightly. But again, they've played a different style this year, right? They've brought in Balkanek as a full-time member, not as a spot sub. They play with a three-guard lineup often, so he's more of a creator than a shooter in this case. You're looking at BA. He's 1 for 8 from 2 yesterday. You needed to do more, specifically from right there.
So Alberts, when you think back to the 2024 quarterfinals that Amsterdam emerged from, he contributed 5 points in that win. Worthy had 8. Oh, great rim protection. Protector of the rim. Jan Driefens.
Driefens, all right.
And a 10-9 lead for Amsterdam. Damn. 3:51 left as we head into our final media timeout. A reminder for those of you who may not know, it is show up against shown out time. These are the knockout rounds, single elimination action until we crown a 2025 World Tour Final champion in Manama.
Hey, and look, Amsterdam in this game has been holding up pretty well. Think about it. The 3 losses to UB this year, 22-15, 22-12, 21-11. Right now they're up with 3:50 to go.
Yeah, Oob one-handedly. Alberts put on the brakes but couldn't break him off. Defensive rebound goes to Nim Diesel. They'll work the two-man game from the left wing. The beast now gives it up. Can Badac finally hit one? Question remains to be answered. He's off the mark. Worthy trying to do some basket weaving. Now his body's on the floor and tied up. And a warning issued to Oob. As Naranjas felt like he was fouled in the midst of that scrum.
I think he did feel like that, and it's also a moment as a player where you're kind of mad at yourself, right? Because look, he gets to stop here, dives on the ball, can't quite control it, but in this case, he has control of the ball, and now he loses it because it's tied up. He touched it last. That means Amsterdam will have possession here.
Jump balls is
but
good.
They are going to look at this.
Okay, all right.
They're going to see if that possession was really considered possession, right?
Want to make sure that they're staying on top of every call and giving each team, the best opportunity to win. Play like this needs to be looked at, and that's exactly what they'll do. You'll see Worthy dribbling through. Naranjic, does he ever get possession? I think he did, Boz. I think he got both hands on it.
At least a one-hand palm on the ball while it was down on the floor, right? That counts, I think, as control.
Yep. 3:22 officially left. Quarterfinals underway for the Kingdom of Bahrain. Worthy, quicker than a quickie. Makes his move right, straight to the rim.
It's pretty quick.
Depends on who you're talking about. Tom Branquilla, the interior score. Here we go, back and forth. Oh, Balkanek, slick with it. Drops it over to Drizzy, and he will put it off the square.
Jan has played a really good game yet again.
Oh, man. Brankovic with a timely two-piece. Right back at you, we dead even, 12 apiece. Hype to the rim, defended well by the Lemonade. Naranjic will get it clear.
2-minute mark, about 30 seconds away.
The beast, pull up, left it short. Down to connect, will pick up his dribble. He'll get it over to the 2024 MVP. Two-piece combo for Hype Worthy.
14-12.
Now Strange answers right back. Here we go. 1 point lead for Amsterdam for now, but it'll all. And they'll get it checked up.
That was an errant pass. Good shot here by Worthy. On the other hand, I think Brankovic has shown up. Yeah, right. Yesterday he was really good rebounding. He facilitated a bunch, but we didn't quite see him in the scoring department at 2.5 per game. He's usually right around 5. But he's shown up here with a couple of big twos, some takes to the basket. I think he's up to 6 or 7 points already, and that is what you need for Marco Brankovic. He's usually your second guy on the squad. They do it all. Look, 7 points. There we go.
He's not the second guy on the squad right now.
Yeah,
he's taking the lead. The world #1 only has 1 point. Rare to see him perform like that at this stage, but that's the way the game has come together. It's been Brankovic taking the lead role. Barac, he'll drop it off. Naranjic will finish it. 14-14. Worthy drives, kicks, can Drizzy keep hitting from outside. These goals ain't loyal.
He's at least giving him a try. You usually see young Drissa hesitate before taking that 2 ball, but he is going to give him every one. He's going to not hesitate on every single one of them now after that game he had yesterday.
Dutch roll. He doesn't get a whistle. How about that defensive play from Drissa?
Straight up, 2 hands in the air.
Oh man, that was insane. Look at the hustle from Drissa. Man, you want to talk about an unsung hero. Olympic gold medalist has been all over the floor. Look at this defensive stand against Dr. Strange.
That is normally a dunk.
He is not a Marvel fan. 14 apiece, it'll stay. Branquilla, patient on that release, but he misses it. They better get out and close out. Or maybe not. Rebound goes to Valconnect. What a game here to start the day. Offensive foul will waste the chance for Amsterdam with a $1:19 left.
I couldn't quite get there, but Barac was on the floor, so there must have been some physicality. Look at this. Yeah, Young moving on that screen. Definitely an offensive foul.
Here we go. 80 seconds left. Strahinja to Naranjic. Naranjic is sent packing by the defense inside. Oh, but they stick with it. Persistence will pay off for Ooh. 15-14. Amsterdam's title defense under a minute to find out if they will continue or not. Alberts, who has struggled offensively in this one, he airmails that one out of bounds.
The last 2 shots for Amsterdam have been contested sidestep 2 balls. They are efficient attacking the rack. I need them to get back to that if they want to get back on top.
They're going to get it to Strahinja. Never mind, they're going to get it to Branquilla. He's been the man with the hot hand, and he takes a cruise straight down the lane. Oob lead it by 2. And Worthy steps on the sideline apparently. So a few mistakes, turnovers late for Amsterdam. A string of them started with the offensive foul from Driessen.
Yeah, 2 not great quality shots. Let's see what happens here. That's in. He taps it in. I don't think he's out.
Well, we're going to get a closer look, and this might be a very good challenge. So Worthy does tap.
And as you remember, last year, in a game between these 2 in the quarterfinals of the World Tour Finals, there was also a couple of really good challenges that got Amsterdam some possessions late.
Yes.
That was what defined their run last year.
Absolutely.
Challenge after challenge that went correct.
Yep, absolutely. Good point. And I think a good challenge from Worthy, as that ball should still be live.
Yep.
He did not step on the line. I think the officials are going to have to take a look. After they take a look at this, official Najib Chajaddin, that's going to have to.
Challenge 1.
Yeah, challenge is 1. Smart challenge from Worthy de Jong.
They trail by 2. No fouls to give Amsterdam already in the penalty with 18.
Valconnect is going to pull up on him, and he pulls up short.
Yeah, they had a good look. This might have been their first really open look out of a dribble they've had all game against this Oob defense.
Yeah, didn't shoot that shot confidently, kind of rushed it a bit. So, oh, what a steal. Worthy refusing to go away quietly. Valconnect with a move on Doc Strange.
16-15.
Now Strahinja with 15 ticks to go in a 1-point lead. The 2025 MVP. Up top to Brankovic. He won't hit it. This quarterfinal comes down to the last 5 seconds. It's Worthy getting to the rim. Worthy with one more go. He's blocked out of bounds. There will be some time left before the final horn.
I think they might get a sliver of time to get a shot up. He looked like he freed himself up for the move, but while doing it, Worthy lost the ball midair.
They don't get no closer than this in the quarterfinals. 2 rivals coming down to the final few ticks in a 1-point game. It was Amsterdam in 2024, and the 2025 chapter might belong to U, depending on how this last possession plays out and just how much time Amsterdam will have to get a shot up.
Nope.
Oh, actually, no. No more time is left. Time is run up for Amsterdam and their title defense. They are ousted in the quarterfinals by 1 to Oob.
Wow, what a tight game. Both teams brought their best to the floor, and it wasn't always pretty on offense because of the defensive game plan for either team, right? Oob forced Amsterdam off the 2-point line. Amsterdam made Brankovic do it on offense instead of Strahinja, which had been working for Oob. That made sure it was a close game down the stretch, but a couple of mistakes late for Amsterdam is what is costing them here. That turnover, the offensive foul on Jan Driessen, and a couple of, I'd say, ill-advised shots. Sidestep contested twos is what brings Oob the lead here. But Oob was so disciplined in this game.
Yeah.
They barely gave up any open looks, and that is very, very good. That's what they've done all tournament.
If you had told me that Strahinja Stojic would score, what, he scored 3 points in that game?
Maybe 2.
Score less than 3 points in the quarterfinal against Amsterdam and win the game, I'd say you're crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I keep my mouth shut. Hey, listen, you just never know how the story might play out when these two step between the lines. But it's a 16-15 win for Oob for a semifinal bound. Quarterfinals continue up next between another couple of heavy hitters. Team Miami, have they righted the ship against the Skyliners, who are heating up? Another single elimination quarterfinal on deck for Manama. You better not move. Right, Boz?
What?
Never mind. Who will await the winner of this quarterfinal right here. Boz, you were talking about the top of the bracket just being a couple of blockbusters.
Yes.
All right, how would you describe what we should see in this matchup between the Skyliners and Miami?
That is going to come down to what version of Miami we're seeing. For 18 minutes in their first 2 10-minute games, they played bad. They could not figure out their offense. The backdoor cut was non-existent. They shot a terrible percentage from 2. They even shot a terrible percentage from the free throw stripe. And then James Parrott came alive and turned their whole tournament around. I thought they were going to lose, and all of a sudden James Parrott woke up, and they found their offense. He's at 7.5 per game. If he can continue that and he can drag his teammates with him, then this will be a good game.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm thinking about that game against Chong Ming, that do or die. Parrott scored 7 in a row, Bonds, for Miami.
Yep.
7 in a row. They ended the game as a team on an 8-0 run.
Yes.
And that was the win that got them in. They did not look good yesterday, but I think that those type of performances should be a wake-up call for a Miami team that, outside of what we saw yesterday, they've been the most impressive team in the league, I'd say, the last month.
2.5 months, I would even argue with you. But, yeah, agreed. But that came down to Henry Caruso playing at such a high level, and he's at 2.5 points per game. Mitch Hahn, their main shooter, 3 points per game, has not hit a single 2-point shot. If they can get those guys going, they're in good shape. But don't sleep on the Skyliners.
Yeah, I was going to say, because they've been on the rise, too, here of late.
4 games yesterday, won 3 of them. Should have won 4, honestly, because Liman beat them on a last-second shot by Andrea Milutinovic. Magically went in. If not, they win 4 games. They're on the other side of the bracket. But they play slow, 31 possessions per game. They don't rebound well, but they shoot the heck out of the ball. 8 for 17 on 2s. That's 47% for you quick calculators out there.
Yes. Well, you math majors out there, and that was the best percentage of any team in the field. Skyliners, one of day one standout performers. So they went all the way from the qualifying draw here to the quarterfinals and maybe beyond. They got to go through those guys in the black tops and blue bottoms from the 305. Miami trying to win the first World Tour final for an American team ever. The same can be said for the Skyliners, who represent Germany, who have never won a World Tour final title. So this is what's at stake for both of these teams. The emerging star, Leon Fertig, a.k.a. the Leon King. In the jungle, the mighty jungle.
See, there's a band called. Now, there's a band called Kings of Leon. You got to bring some of their numbers.
Oh yeah, I'm not familiar.
Well,
maybe you can sing a few numbers for us.
Well,
no, you want to do that? Shame on you.
Well, we'll keep that for next year. I'll practice in the off season.
There's the wingman, also known as the American Eagle, also known as the Caruso. There he is, Henry. Player value's not bad.
He's been rebounding really well, but again, 2.5 points per is not what we're used to seeing from him over the last few months. He's usually been around 5, 6. He's getting his thing. He usually gets the backdoor cut. If he hits the 2, that's an added bonus. He's good on the offensive glass, and we've not seen all of that. Again, not just 2-point shooting. That hasn't been there quite as much. But it's mainly the backdoor cuts that have fallen out of his offensive arsenal because teams have just kind of figured out a way to guard that.
Well, and you saw the other player's face on that full screen was Leon Fertig, and he's left a little bit to be desired in terms of his offensive output in this tournament as well.
Yeah.
4.5 points a game. Not bad, but not star-worthy, which we saw him on track to be. This is the stage where, guys like Fertig who are looking to make that next step in their evolution. This is the stage where they've got to perform.
Yes.
Or they fall back to the middle of the pack.
But he's also a first-timer at this stage. Don't forget that.
I know.
He has a legend on the team. It's Stefan Kojic. Plus, Nicholas Kropp is actually playing really well.
Yes, we've seen the growth of Kropp.
He's been watered, though.
He's been watered. He's getting plenty of sunshine. Kropp is growing within the Skyliners offense. And we are going into our second quarter final. You know who it is. The voice of 3x3. That's me. That's Dylan Travis missing the open layup. Boz Rosendahl is here as well. He's the mountain. Coming around the mountain is Dylan Travis. Out to Big City with a big brick to start things off. Uh-oh. Travis takes a shot right in the face. And Dylan is hobbled as he's heading to the sideline.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Smack right in the beard line.
Oh, man, those long arms of Kropp. You think about what the Skyliners did yesterday. First, they survived the qualifying draw. Then they survived a dip in Bahrain Bay. And then they survived a three-way tie in Group D, earning the 1 seed over Toulouse and Lehman. And that was thanks in part to that lights-out shooting from distance. Entry feed to the Caruso. There he is. Bottoms. All net, all wet from Henry.
This is why the guy is over 75% on his one-point attempts this year. 2-footer fading away, and he's such a high jump before he releases the ball that no one can get to him.
Yeah, Caruso with a little extra bounce in his step today. Got a chance to talk to the guys earlier at the hotel, and they really feel like they've been reborn. They've got new life. Crop heaves it up. Almost worked a miracle, but it goes off the back iron. James Perry, who played hero yesterday, gives it up to Hank. Hank to the rim. Crop galloping towards the rim with those long strides, he'll miss it. Here comes Miami trying to work that Princeton back door cut. It doesn't work out that time.
Teams have just figured it out this tournament. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe they're kind of staying off their man. Maybe they're shading. But that backdoor cut has just not come alive for a team that's so dependent on it.
That's true. Teams that have plenty of time to game plan. They're well studied, and we've seen the fruits of those labors as Fertig gets to his spot, but he is denied. No shot underneath the rim is safe when James Parrott is there. I guess you could say the same of Chef Koya. He sends that dish back. It's the wrong order. Came in cold. Billy Travis thought he had a friend. You got to come harder than that. Parrott now lines up a two-piece. He will miss it. Loose ball lands in Chef Koya's hands. Koya up top to the Leon King. Leon drops it off to Kevin Bryant, who sneaks past Parrott for the opening score for the Skyliners. And again here in this quarterfinal, a couple of Masters winners this year. Miami took 2 in Shanghai in the Utsunomiya opener, and the Skyliners win it in Macau.
Over Miami, by the way.
Over Miami, true. Miami do own a 2-1 lead head-to-head on them this year.
Yeah, you're right.
Miami winning at the Baoding Challenger and in Vienna. That was the Abu Dhabi final. I said Macau. I misspoke.
Yeah, no, Abu Dhabi, you're right.
Abu Dhabi, that's right. Koya trying to make the move on Big Sandy. Oh, deep in his bag. Chef Koya reaching for some ingredients. Caruso, two-piece on the way. Narrow miss. Finds his way into Big Cinnamon's hands. He finds his way out to Koyich and contests the shot. Kevin Bryant scrapping with Caruso. And we got a whistle on the inside. It's the third on the Skyliners. Miami haven't committed a foul yet. That's one highlight for Miami of many, I guess, in this tournament. But they have stayed out of foul trouble. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong stat. Erase that.
They have fouled. They have just not turned the ball over.
Yeah, they haven't turned it over, but no, they've been picking up too many fouls. What's your study material?
Well, it's all in my head. Anyway, Mitch Hahn's shot is really off. He has not found anything from range.
Skyliners pull within 1. 3-4. Hahn lost his footing and stepped on the sideline.
Outside of that one poster dunk Hahn has had, he's had a frustrating tournament, man. And look at this. This is kind of forcing the issue because Caruso screens. You can just go back over the screen, but he wants to create something because he doesn't feel like he's effective. His shots are missing.
Yep, Fertig whips it out. And cream of the crop gets one to trickle in. Travis with a chance to respond. He'll draw the foul. But a welcome sight to see Nicholas Crop continue to play with confidence for the Skyliners. Crop is finally producing.
No. Oh, come on.
We got a close one here early. Expect every game on this last day of the season to be tense. Crafty move from Chef Koya on the inside. And while Han has struggled with his shot, he has been able to convert on the inside. Skyliners can play that pick and roll action too. Featuring Kevin Bryant here early in this one in a 5-4 lead to start. Here to officiate this one, by the way, is Yasmina Juric and Alex Talasainen. Shout out to Eva. She's watching back in Novi Sad. She says kisses to me. I say kisses back. Mwah, mwah. There you go. 5-5. Swung over. KB out to Crop. Couldn't get it to go. We got a whistle underneath. And a scrap for the rebound. That'll be Miami's first there. Ball up top, the boys in blue. Skyliners.
You wonder with these three players on the court for the Skyliners if they're going to go back to that heavy pick and roll style that they're so used to. Bryant's been so good this tournament. He did get banged up yesterday, so I'm curious whether that affects him or not, because he got fouled really hard. Remember, inadvertent play, but pulled by his neck.
Yeah.
But he was so good yesterday in screening, getting open, and getting layups to go.
Koyach uses that Kevin Bryant screen, but he can't make it count for his squad as the Caruso will get it cleared. Air Parrott. Has he? The Slim Reaper sneaks past Bryant and finishes with the lay. Fertig, drive, kick, Chef Koya. Yeah.
It's a great equalizer, man. The Skyliners have that two ball in their bag. They've had it all tournament. And now Han is missing layups.
Could have tied the game. Instead, it's 7-6 and potentially getting worse. There's Parrott flying in. And Bryant keeps putting himself in jeopardy with that ball fake.
Yep.
That's the same type of situation yesterday.
Yeah, good thing for him. James Parrott is way more athletic, so he kind of just jumped over.
Kevin Bryant, one of the unsung heroes, I think, in the league this year. You know, but always dependable in his role for the Skyliners, sacrificing his body and contributing in the ways they need him to, even at the free throw line now where he's struggling. Parrott, unselfish play, but Miami come up empty on the possession. Quick ball movement from the Skyliners. Fertig is bottled up, and he's running low on time now. 3-2, only one to shoot. Tick, tick, boom! Kevin Bryant just in the nick of time. And the Skyliners lead it by 4.
And again, Miami has struggled on offense. They are getting bad looks. The quality of shots is low. They're missing all of them. No backdoor cuts yet again. They're heavily dependent on Parrott creating everything right now.
When you think of the Skyliners, does defense come to mind first?
Smartness, probably. And yes, defense as well with Crop controlling the paint, but Miami finally gets something. And we already know Miami is a heavily momentum-based team.
Yes.
They can find something and turn it into gold. We saw that yesterday at the end of the game where Parrott, just went bananas with that 7-point burst. Anything like this, an N1 from Travis, something else could just ignite them.
Yeah, that's Dylan Travis. He's the gravity that keeps Miami grounded. He stops the bleeding with a 2-point play. Get it out! James Parrott says you could have kept that gang. He's out here blocking like Legos. He's up to 7 on the tournament, led the league in block shots this year.
To have the luxury to just wait out a shot and jump afterwards and throw it, that is crazy athleticism.
Koyach called for the travel before he released the 2. And the Skyliners' 4-point lead has now been trimmed in half. Now Parrott will contort, gets his own rebound, and finishes what he started. Crop will sprint out to the 2-point arc. He gives it up. Miami's defense a little bit off balance. They've settled in now. 4 to shoot for the Skyliners. Crop with the rock up to the Leon King. He hit him with that Awimbo way. 2-piece plus the fat.
He hit him with that Awimbo way?
Oh, the Leon King. Put it up just over the wingtip of Parrott and drills it. What a play from Fertie. Chance to make it a 3-point possession for his squad and advance the lead to 4, but he can't do that. Tipped out, Caruso. He'll drive, he'll kick. Travis now, unselfish pass. And a smart play to find Caruso underneath. 1 possession contest approaching the 4-minute mark. Fertie, nobody there to stop Crop, uncontested layup. Out Caruso. Oh, he's just so athletic.
Wow.
Henry.
Just muscled that in.
Oh, yeah, Henny. I said Henny because he's strong. But I meant to say Henry. He gets beat this time, though. Kevin Bryant is really hurting Miami's defense. And that pick and slip. The real deal. Doubles down from the right wing. We got a 1-point game. Hahn got a hand on it. And that'll leave 8 seconds for the Skyliners right now with 3:37 to go.
And a good sight for all you USA fans out there is that Miami is starting to wake up. Not fully in gear just yet, but Dylan Travis is hitting shots. Henry Caruso is aggressive towards the basket. The only one missing, Mitch Hahn.
Travis, 4.5 points a game this tournament. 1 of 8 from 2-point land. He had really struggled.
Yeah, and he's low on key assists. Remember, this is your season leader
in
key assists in
facts.
the entire World Tour.
Yeah. But you got to have a short memory in 3x3. I say it all the time, and you know it because you played this game at its highest level.
Yeah, you do have to have a short memory.
Don't have time to dwell on the last play because the next one's coming up. And here it is right there.
Leon Fertie is growing up before our eyes, man.
Big bank deposit for Fertie. All right back at you. The bullets are flying, take cover. It is turned into a shootout between the Skyliners and Miami. James Parrott, who scored 7 in a row in that win over Chongming, drills the last 2-piece. But the Skyliners still lead it by 1. Ball is tipped and out of bounds. .309 officially left. Fertie taking back over with 4.5 ticks to go. The Leon King. The Leon King. Oh my goodness. Another bank deposit. He likes the glass more than a glazier. Look that up. 18-15.
That one went over my head, I'll tell you that.
Whoa. You'd have to know what the glazier is. That's a specialist that works with glass.
Oh, all right. Well, I didn't know that.
Get these lessons. Get these
my
lessons.
the source is
Get these
expanding
lessons,
you.
big fella.
Yeah.
Travis drawing the foul, called on the floor, by the way. Skyliners don't have any more fouls to give. They're up to 6. They will get it out to Big Center. He touches absolutely nothing.
He's thinking about every single shot. You can see him go up and not have the confidence to shoot it.
Skyliners 3 points away from the semifinals. Ooh, but waiting the winner. Oh, nice find. Crop gets behind Parrott, and Miami are against the ropes. Up fake, Parrott with drew the contact. I think he should have got a whistle there.
Yep.
He did not get the whistle. So Dylan Travis will try one from the corner. It won't happen. Crop could end it here, but he is stripped. Just over 2 minutes to go. Parrott crossing, getting to the baseline, kicks it. Active hands from Fertie, even when he couldn't see the ball. He's got eyes in the back of his braids, apparently. But that's the importance of keeping your hands active And possession goes to the Skyliners. Oh man, Skyliners are beating Miami at their own game right now. Travis will get it to go off the square, but Miami trailed this one by 4. Reminiscent of yesterday, where they made a big comeback, but it's a lot later now than it was yesterday. And the stakes are higher this time. Hahn splitting the defense, that ball is kicked.
Right, Skyliners are beating Miami at their own game, forcing 2-on-1s against towards the basket. Right, going at the hoop, 1 defender, 2 offensive players, and kind of being patient is what Leon Fatigue did. He waited, acted like he was going up, and then he gave a pass to his teammate for a free layup. But these were the backbreakers so far in the game. 2 off the glass 2-point shots.
Yeah, with off balance, still going. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And the Skyliners have had luck on their side with those shots off the window. They haven't sealed this game yet. Travis will take advantage of an open lane, but can they hold the Skyliners off? They do have fouls to give. It may not matter. Quick hands from Big Cindy and a quick foul on Crop.
Has to be 2 free throws.
Oh, yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Man.
Uh-oh.
We saw yesterday that a 20-16 lead doesn't mean anything.
These are monumental free throws for Henry Caruso. If he drills them both, we got a 1-point game with a minute to play. And Miami have 2 fouls to give. And Caruso does hit them both. Miami still very much alive. They trail this game 20-16. The Leon King looking to put it away. Fatigue, Hezzy, Fatigue falling away. He draws the foul on the shot.
Oh, why foul? Why foul? You force him into a fall away 1-point shot away from the hoop. And then you smack down on the Wilson. That is not smart.
Fatigue for the win. Skyliners moving to the semifinals. Winner. Sauerbraten dinner for the Germans. And Miami's quest to become the first American World Tour Final champion will have to continue in 2026. Not this year. Skyliners from the qualifying draw to the semifinals for a date with Oob. So the Germans have engineered another win. Fatigue and company all smiles as they leave the court.
Man, what a game.
Impressive.
They played it well. I'm proud of you, though.
What?
Because you came up with some German food. I thought you were going to say he's better than Bratwurst.
No, when I speak German, then you can be impressed.
Well, I don't know if you're ever going to get to that.
All right, so top half of the bracket is done. Ooh, by 1 over Amsterdam. Skyliners hold off a late Miami charge to advance themselves. The next quarterfinal we will see is Toulouse matching up against Hangzhou. And that'll be coming your way at 5:20 local time, so we got about 20 minutes between now and then. Highlights and nothing but respect to the Skyliners who got it done. Cooling off the Miami boys from the 305. 20 minutes away from quarterfinal action continuing here in Manama from the Kingdom of Bahrain. Don't go far. I'll find you.
You will?
Yes.
الرفاع اللي راح يلعب ساعة 6 إلا 10 في الساعة. نبي نشوف الكل موجود في المدرجات. يعزل الفريق البحريني. يعطيكم العافية. But something comes with it, all right? So we need a shooter. Who here can shoot? No, I don't want to hear you say me. If you can shoot, I want to hear you scream. Come on. How about over here? How about this side? How about this side? I think this side is winning. Let me hear you once again on this side. And this side. This side! One more time, this side! I don't know, I think this side is louder. Should we give you guys one more chance? All right, this side, get loud! No, this side. That's about 50-50. I'm gonna let MC Mary choose who's gonna come down on the court. We got this guy. We got her. Who you got? We got her. Come on down here. All right, we got our contestant right here. We got a sports presentation challenge. Make your way down. All right. All right, we're gonna wait for one to come down. All right, we have our contestant here. Of course, this is sponsored by Lavazza. All right. Charlie Foods eliminates the shoot. It was coffee machine and then Lavazza. Yes, but this is just the coffee pot. We also have the bigger box back there, which will accompany this coffee pot, right? I see the Lakers jersey. All right, got that Mamba mindset. Hey, respect, bro. That Mamba mindset. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna wait for our contestant to make his way down.
Bitte mal zur guten Seite. Coffee machine.
Yes.
And me. Wow. And once that back door, I still have a coffee machine. This is not the only one. We got lots more.
Yes, we have so many prizes besides, of course, from the Masa. We have cash vouchers from Credit. We have more new watches, and of course, Air Arabia flight tickets. And we are giving those out at the end of the games today. So once again, stick around, be loud, and you know, because if you leave, you don't receive. And our contestant is here. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? What's your name, bro? Louis. Okay, where you from, Louis? Oh, North Carolina, East Coast in the house. Tar Heels fan? Okay, Duke. All right, that's what's up, Duke. Okay, so we got a challenge for you. We're gonna go to the big screen. Shuf El Shasha. North Carolina in the house.
Hey, Tim. I heard you can shoot. I challenge you to shoot a shot from the 3x3 logo.
Oh.
Three chances.
3. You said you were you gonna show us how it does. All right, hold on. Before you shoot, we want to hear the crowd get loud. My boy right here, Louis. Everybody, give it up one time for Louis. All right, you get
Louis.
3 attempts, bro. Ooh, okay, that was close. Reaching it. I believe. Ooh, okay. You have to wait for that breeze. There goes that little wind. And hold on. Another shot. Another shot. Hold on, I can't hear you. Should we do it? Oh, it's a say yeah. Say yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go. Oh. You know what? Should we let him go a little closer? You can right here, Louis? Alright, we want this to win. Right? Let's go, Louis! Oh! Let's go. Alright, come on. Should we let him shoot from the free throw line? Hey, the crowd is rooting for you, Louis. Come on, this is a free throw, bro. Louis, you win this, but this is not complete. You win the whole fitness. Lavazza coffee machine. Be careful. You got muscles. Congratulations. There was something you want to say anything to anybody? Put up, y'all, for Louis! And big thank you, MC. That's going down. Team of 3x3 World Tour Manama Finals 2025. And we got more prizes all night. Stay tuned, y'all.
That's what's the book in the truth with this new topic.
Special for y'all, a very special guest. He is Asian Games champion. He is Olympic Games champion. 2-time Asian champion and 5-time world silver medalist and Paris 2024 Olympics bronze medalist. He is also the holder
the one and only, Governor. By the way, we just wanted to say, FIBA X3X3, fantastic competition, fantastic crowd. Today we're just going to ask a few questions. Go. What do you think of this competition and the setup in terms of basketball in Bahrain?
Good evening, Bahrain. Very good competition. Thank you very much. Thank you, Bahrain.
So, we have the LA 28 Olympics coming, and we are currently standing on home ground of Bahrain. What is your expectation leading into LA 2028? And what should Bahrain be expected? We have our translator over here. So, Tariq.
So he's going to look for a new record during the Olympic Games, and he's looking forward for a gold medal at the Los Angeles 2028 Olympic Games.
Did you hear that? He said he's going to bring back a gold medal from LA. And if you're in the house and you support Bahrain, let's give him a big house of applause. Come on, guys. Make some noise for the champion. Roy is going to demonstrate a quick snatch with our weight over here. Can you go ahead and give us a quick snatch? Demonstrate. Let's make some noise for goal. Gracias. All right, that's fantastic. Is there anybody in the crowd who think they can lift this weight? That's 120 kilo we got about though. Anybody? Put your hands up. Let's have a quick look around. Oh, we got somebody over there. Let's see. Behind you guys. The fellow wearing the red shirt. Could you come down for us, please? Let's give him a chance to see if he can snatch. And just to give you a quick notice, if in between the games we have a setup in the front area, the zone, we have a competition going on, please pass by, come and have a look, support the athletes, and also if you want to test out the weight, we have some setup over there that everybody can try. Okay, so you are more than welcome to join us after this. Young man, how are you? Good. Yeah? What's your name? Same. You think you can give me a shot? Okay, let's see. I've given that weightlifting before, just safety check. Have you given that weight? Okay, we're gonna see. You saw what got in, right? Let's go, let's see if you can set up and try it out. Whichever direction you want. Face this way. Let's go. Let's make some noise for Hussein. Come on, let's make some noise for Hussein. There we go. Oh, come on. Fantastic job by Hussein. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just want to say thank you very much for having us here today. And it's a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you behind the stage in the front zone area. Thank you and have a great evening.
Half of the quarterfinals are done as we welcome you back to the Kingdom of Bahrain here in Manama. More good stuff to come and another electric matchup in the quarterfinals. Here's how Hangzhou and Toulouse look by the numbers. Toulouse not really known much for their offense. It's been the defense that's keyed their run, and it's certainly been the offense of the dog pound, Hangzhou, with Killer, Kaludetovic, and Milos Jovanovic leading the way. They come into this quarterfinal undefeated and looking strong, although they were a heavy underdog, a dark horse coming into this World Tour final. What has Hangzhou done so well, Boz, that has allowed them to come to day 2 undefeated?
It's come down to 2 things, actually 3 things. 1, 38% from 2. They are shooting the Wilson well. 2, 11 key assists, which is second out of all teams left here in the field. So they are sharing the rock. They're finding each other, especially on cuts to the baskets, because remember, a key assist only counts when the pass hits somebody that's in the key, in the paint. 3, this team has found balance. They're not overshooting the 2s. They're not going crazy on fouls. Now, they got 9 fouls per game, but they get fouled 9 times per game.
Yeah, I was going to say. Right.
So that kind of equalizes. But they're also not showing too much negative emotion in the sense that we haven't seen them bark at the refs, bark at each other. They've been a together unit, and their defense has been subliminal, specifically the way they've taken teams out of their preferred actions. The post-ups yesterday for Chongming for Forte, non-existent. Miami took them out of the backdoor cut completely.
How about that? The dog pound not barking at the officials or barking amongst each other. Did you do that on purpose?
No, but
that was quite the.
I'll take it.
That was quite good. Gordon Vidovic Bones is leading the scoring charge for the dog pound at 6.5 per game. How about Les Bleus? Ici c'est Toulouse. The Frenchman trying to turn the corner on what has otherwise been a pedestrian season for them. Won Masters title, made it to the final of the World Tour final last year, and trying to move one step closer this time around. There is Franck Seguela, a.k.a. Francais, representing his country to the fullest. 6.5 points per game to lead the way for Toulouse. 38% from 2-point range is Seguela, and looking to put his best foot forward here with 10 minutes on the game clock. Single elimination action under the lights here in Manama.
Yeah, and think about it. Seguela, he's 38% from 2. The team, 21%.
Burn.
That is rigid.
Yeah.
They're scoring 16.5 points per game. That is not enough. They're also rebounding the ball horribly at 10.5 per. It's also not enough. But, again, as you mentioned, their defense is really good. Suhard has been the sore toe to me. And I don't want to single him out like that, but in this sense, his key assists are down from 5 per game to 3, or at least from 4 per game to 2.5, right? The key assists are not going for Hugo Suhard.
Yeah,
he's not shot the ball well.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, he has been attacked on defense.
Yeah.
Either in a switch or when he's playing over, teams are going at his throat, and he's not held up that well. So I want to see some improvement from him if Toulouse wants to make a deep run again, like they did last year at the World Tour Finals.
You just saw Filip Kaludetovic and Franck Seguela on your screen as your star players to watch, and those 2 guys are playing well, especially Killer Kaludetovic in game number 2, that victory over Chongming. They were down 19-16, and Killer hit back-to-back 2s in an 8-point spree to win it for his squad. Again, as they come in 2-0, they started off yesterday's action with a big win over Miami to set the tone. Cujo and Bones combined for 14 in that one. So if they can settle in defensively, stop fouling so much. I know that they've drawn more fouls than they've picked up, but still, and take better care of the ball. Hangzhou want to keep this Cinderella story going. We'll see what the French have to say about that. Time for quarterfinal number 3. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. the voice of 3x3, talking to you right now. Boz Rosendahl, he's going to have something to say pretty soon. Maybe right now with that defensive stop from Rambo.
Yeah, and the mullet flying.
That's the mullet, he's the mountain. We're just getting going here. In quarterfinal number 3 is Franck Seguela, no bueno from 2. Milos Jovanovic, a.k.a. Cujo. Gets it to Bones. Bones lets it fly, ricochets off the front iron. Rambo will scoop it over to the Joker. Why does he just take that shot?
Joker was surprised by it, so surprised that he missed.
Yeah, Rambo with a miscue right there. Meantime, inside, Skyliners says no, monsieur. Francais trying to use the screen. Vidovic is called for that foul there. Koran, who was married this year, missed some time away from the game. In fact, we hadn't seen Hangzhou in a month before this World Tour final. And yet, the rest did them some good. Bulletproof to the boss man. There's Suhard. That's a way to be effective when the shot's not falling, get to the rim. He does that and gets the scoring started for Toulouse. Bones with Suhard defending. He likes the matchup that Kaludetovic has. Sagela called for the shove in the back.
You are correct on Suhard, though. Look, the reason I was so critical of him is he is a really good 3x3 basketball player. We know the levels he can get to, which is right there. Creating out of a pick and roll, either taking the mid-ranger, taking a layup, or getting a shot to go.
How about Wang? He could be a difference maker. And he's aggressive on the attack. Kicked out to Suhard, and it's too hard against the iron. The stroke is still broke for Hugo. Toulouse, who iced Lehman out, held him to just 13 points in a 4-point win. They could not repeat that performance against the Skyliners. They dropped that one by 5. But you can see the confidence of this Toulouse team starting to return. My question for them is, can they manufacture some consistent offense? 16.5 per game here in this tournament. Right around what they've averaged this year, not much less. And Rambo, that is not going to get him any offense because he's batted out. And he's also sealed. Never mind, that's a 2 that goes down. Bones is going to bury it. And Hangzhou lead this thing 3-1 to start. Hugo over to the Joker, who pulls up from deep. It won't fall. Rambo out to Suhard. Hugo with the runner and a French kiss off the glass.
Yes, that is the Hugo Suhard we like to see on offense. Aggressive, turning the corner off that screen, creating his own looks, or hitting the mullet proof with a pass. Actually, Rambo here with the mistake.
Couple of mistakes for Toulouse early. They trail it by 1. 2 minutes in, here comes Killer. Kaludetovic, oh my goodness, watch your meniscuses between his knees.
Oh, wow.
Francais with the floaty. It'll go, Toulouse back within 1. Killer, jab step. Milos swings it. Wang, off target from deep. Kaludetovic is grabbed by Sagela. Forgot to box him out, and Killer sneaks around him. Forces Sagela into Toulouse's 3rd foul. In fact, both teams with 3 fouls. There's the last gentle touch from Sagela on the run, and Suhard doing the same, but using the square. Beautiful entry pass from Killer. And that's got us to the 4-3 game. Bones now, slick behind the back move. He'll penetrate, he'll kick out. Cujo, no.
Look at the activity for Wang. I know he's been a spot substitute for them. They have not fully trusted him with a lot of time on the court, but he is getting to every loose ball, and he's crisp attacking as a second side offensive player. Look at this.
Here comes Hao Tian Wang, bringing all the fakes and counterfeits that he can. Gives him a bucket. Sagela to the cutting, Paul Joko. And he will draw the foul. Shooting a free throw after a media timeout will be Paul Joko of Team Toulouse. You know, we talked ad nauseum about the shooting woes of Paul Joko this year. It's the opportunities like this where he can really make an impact when he's at the free throw line. He's only gotten to the free throw line once so far here in Manama.
That's been a make, and I think he's tried to get there, because what I've seen from him is you know, he's reluctant to take shots now because teams are just leaving him open, and it's a mental game at this point. But he has gone hard at the drop coverage that teams are applying to him. He's going to the basket, trying to hit a body, and then finish up an over you. And so far, one trip to the free throw line. But I mean, I've liked what Joko's done. He's picked his spots.
Love his defense, but the offense has certainly been in question. As Joko, he'll get another go at it because of a lane violation. So he gets a stroke of good fortune and gets another attempt here at the free throw line. Joko, one more again. It's the same result. But it's Rambo who saves his bro. Offensive rebound. Joko navigating, gets to the rim, but no buckets to speak of. Hangzhou's lead remains at 2. Bones now driving right into Joko. Forced to give it up. Killer. Jab step. Step back. On the way at the horn. Killer. And then Raudondvaris gets called for the foul.
Man, there's a reason they call that guy killer. When he's got that step back going, that two is almost always down. Look at the separation.
That dog got more bite than bark. Step back, splash. 7-3, Hangzhou.
Man, Raudondvaris, one of the better pickups this year in the field of 3x3. There's been quite a few, but he's definitely one of them.
I've already done my end of season awards. I might need to do a redo.
Uh-oh.
Too hard. Swung to the Joker. Joko took him to spin class. Get these lessons. 7-4. Bones now. Been getting it done to the tune of 6.5 a game. He'll take Suhard to the cup and put him on the bucket list. Boss man trying to set up Rambo, but apparently Rambo touched it last. Looks like the call is Hangzhou ball. Closer look at that. Well, it's not going to help us much. Uh-oh, technical foul, delay of game called on Hangzhou.
This is where I said balance is needed for this squad. They get into these phases where they over-foul, they get into it with the referees. Not saying it's happening now, but they're at risk of it. And look at the score. They were up 8-4. This just gives Toulouse more life.
Yeah, especially after Segala cans the free throw. A completely unnecessary delay of game. They have some miscommunication. Anyway, they got it again. Killer, who just hit the last two. Killer. Off balance 2 attempt. Won't go. Now he's pestering Suhard. He'll give it up down low. Can Wang hold off? Mullet proof. The help defense comes, but it doesn't come legally. Raudondvaris gets called. I'd say he's surprised.
He looks it.
Imagine me saying,
Huh? Well, that's what you do all the time. You are always surprised or caught.
Shocked
It's
to
the
the
same
main.
look.
Rambo. Good on the stripe, first of 2 because of Hangzhou's 7th foul. So the French on the verge of scoring 3 in a row, all at the charity stripe to eliminate a 4-point lead almost completely. Now down to a 1-point game. Can Hangzhou get back settled? Oh, Bones lost the handle on it. Tough defense from Suhard.
Yeah, he finally holds up. He's being targeted yet again. Hangzhou takes it at him every single time down.
Nice look. Suhard to Segala. Oh, man, Hangzhou. The fouls continue to add up. We talked about this. Oh, that's actually foul on Toulouse.
Yep.
Still, with Hangzhou in the penalty, we haven't even reached the 5-minute mark yet. We knew that it would be a potential storyline in this game, averaging
9 fouls.
9 fouls a game. Entry pass broken up. The Joker with the thievery.
But his teammate wasn't expecting it.
Now, Joko. Almost throws it away. Francais with the up fake. He draws the foul as he got wound off his feet. That is a bad foul.
Yep. And this is now what's turning the game. It was 8-4. Toulouse looked like they couldn't find any offense.
Segala got away with the travel there too. You saw those.
Yes.
He was tap dancing. And
but fouls really becoming a factor here. Toulouse can't find buckets on non-dead ball plays. So they just go to the free throw stripe and get their points there. Why not?
a more critical stat in the game of 3x3 than it is in 5-on-5 free throw shooting.
Yeah.
Because of the immediacy with this game, with 10-minute games. Vidovic, ain't stroking. Comes up well short on that last attempt. Toulouse have now jumped in front 10-8 after Hangzhou led this thing 8-4, 6-0 run, and here come Les Bleus. That is now a 7-0 run. Make that 7-1 run as Hangzhou finally respond.
Yeah, and this is what the free throw line will do to you. If you keep hitting them and come back in the game like that, that's confidence. That's security.
Francais just a little strong, top of the key. Cujo to Bones. Bones to Cujo. Cujo to the baseline. Francais, what a defensive play from Segala. Pokes it away. Too hard. That's an offensive foul, but it is the defense that has carried Toulouse throughout this tournament. And defensive discipline is a big part of that. Least fouls of all teams throughout this tournament as Killer gets a clean look. Killer, no. Jovanovic, bump and the bucket. That should give the Dog Pound some more life. And we'll have a chance to tie this game at the line. After the media timeout, Jovanovic will go up to the charity stripe, but you see him battling underneath. Get some pressure defense from Rambo, who
That's tough. That's just sheer toughness right now at the biggest stage with the brightest lights. This is a bucket they desperately needed to keep on with Toulouse after being up by 4 again. The game has turned, the momentum went the French way. Now they have a chance to get it back.
3:50 to go in the game. We could be looking at a tie game pending this trip to the stripe for Jovanovic. Quarterfinal number 3 going down from Manama, Bahrain, with the voice of 3x3 in your ear. And the mountain, Baz Rosendahl as well.
Yeah, look.
Jovanovic with 1 to tie. No, he'll miss it. Out of bounds off of Hangzhou. Toulouse will take over. Hugo with the step back pull. A misfire from the boss. Up top to Francais. Center of the lane, drop off, set up nicely. Suhard to Rambo. Hezi drive, Vidovic, no. Those are the ones that Hangzhou need. Segala looking to continue applying pressure. He takes a tough shot, doesn't get a whistle. Better get focused defensively with Killer running loose. And a bad foul. Segala called. That is the 7th, so 2 free throws now coming up for Killer Kaloderovic.
Yeah, this game, I don't know how to give it to us so far. It's tight. Both teams are trying some stuff on offense out of ISO ball, mainly attacking certain players instead of getting into a certain rhythm.
Kaloderovic will get it to trickle in. He's hit 60% of his free throws here in Manama. Actually came into this tournament this day injured. Hurt his shoulder yesterday. He wasn't even sure he was gonna be able to play. You could see his left shoulder with that medical tape on it, and yet he's still playing well. 12-12, and just under 3 minutes to go in quarterfinal number 3. Ball up top, Bones. Too hard, fighting through the screen. Vidovic, wait a minute, offensive foul as he tried to sweep past Hugo. Utilized that offhand a little bit too much.
I'd like a replay of that.
Let's see it.
Oh, yeah. He pushed him straight in the back. Yep.
Yeah.
One more foul and a double penalty, which is 2 free throws and possession.
Too hard, swings it. Joko on the drive. Joko gets it back. Joko with the tip.
That's the aggression I talked about. He catches and he doesn't think about it. He just goes.
Speaking of just goes, Vidovic will not stop driving. Won't stop believing. No reason to. We're going to tie game at 13 up. Oh, Wang. It is bad. Wang winds up with a score on the baseline.
Are you saying he's in his Vera Wong?
That's an expensive bag.
Yes,
I know
it
that. Man, what a move by Wang.
No, but this is what I saw yesterday from him. Just aggression, going to the basket on the catch, sharp with his decisions. He gets to it quickly. I don't mind Wang. He's played a good tournament.
I agree with you.
Oh, Jovanovic is taking exception to that. I get that. Joko takes the shot, comes down, and hits Jovanovic in the face. This is Wang's take again.
Yeah, I got to get a second look at what happened to Jovanovic. So Milos is contending that he was slapped in the face. You can definitely see that. Look at his eye. He's not happy about it.
He's not happy about it, and now the emotions are flaring. Let's see what they do. This is a team that can get overly pissed off.
Yeah, we've seen it. But they might have turned over a new leaf. The Dog Pound with a new leash on life. What will they do with it? That one comes up shy. Ball over to Toulouse. Substitution is made. Joko needs a breather. Hugo will come in. But here's that last play where, Joko's on the extension. Oh, man. Suhar. It was 50% there. Bones to Cujo from way out outer space.
Wow.
He had me at a loss for words.
Doesn't happen often.
No, 16-13. And there's Segala. 2-point game. Now it's Vidovic's turn. Oh, that bucket would have counted, but fouls on Toulouse. 2 free throws. Does Bones have an argument that this bucket should?
Maybe. It depends on if he already released the ball.
I don't think so. I think the whistle came right before he started the process of the shot.
Yeah,
right there.
No, the foul is before the shot, definitely.
Yeah. So instead, he's got to get to the hard way.
Hangzhou can take control of this game, though, with a make or 2 makes here. Especially with Toulouse not being the most potent offensive team.
And 1:26 to go. Foul-heavy contest. A lot of free throws being shot. First it was Toulouse taking advantage of their trips to the charity stripe. Now it's up to Hangzhou, who have advanced their lead to 3. Philip Killer Kaludetovic with 5 points in the game. And I believe double technicals assessed.
Yep. Referee Talisainen is done with the discussion. Segala and Jovanovic jawing at each other, now jawing at the refs. I would stop this discussion.
I'd cut it out right now. I like the move from our officiating crew. Their job to keep this game under control. An emotional game between 2 emotional teams. And Kaludetovic knocks it down. 2-possession lead for Hangzhou. Francais missed it all. Oh, too hard. Great hustle, couldn't get there in time.
Toulouse with 19 fouls.
So here we go. 18-14. Vidovic a little strong, but he follows the miss. Here comes Goran. 7 to shoot. Vidovic inside. Kalodjevic with position, and he will convert. Hangzhou with a 5-point lead, under a minute to go.
19-14.
Joko out to the boss man. And Toulouse needed that one. 45 seconds still to go. Can he convert at the rim? Nothing that time. Big defensive stand. Kalodjevic pumping his fist. They need to pump his brakes. This game ain't over with yet. Vidovic drives and kicks. Cool. Joe for the win. Nope. But another big offensive rebound as Toulouse look like they're out of gas. Jovanovic picks up the foul. And Hangzhou can feel it now.
Yep. This is their game.
2 free throws and possession. 10th foul puts Toulouse in the double penalty. Timeout. Timeout, Hangzhou.
Hangzhou has executed tremendously this game. It's been a lot of ISO ball, I'll say that, but their game plan was simple. Find who goes too hard and go straight at his neck. It's what Kalodjevic has done. It's what Jovanovic has done. It's what Vidovic has done. It's even what Wang has done. And it's leading to a win here. With 22 seconds to go, I don't see Toulouse coming back in this game, specifically because they've not hit a 2.
Hangzhou, man. I mean, we talked about them being an underdog, a dark horse. We didn't know what to expect from them. I mean, this team just comes out of nowhere like your in-laws. They just show up.
And stay, probably.
And stay. And they're here to stay.
Yeah.
And they are making no apologies about it. The Dog Pound, 1 point away from the semifinals. It's up to Kuja. And he will miss the second free throw, but still not many worries for Hangzhou because they get possession as well. And 22 seconds remain on the clock. Toulouse really can't foul. And not anything they could hope for except for maybe a steal and a quick shot. They're not going to get a steal. Jovanovic will put one up. Oh, and another offensive rebound. That has just broken the back of Toulouse in this one. And the final 10 seconds, just a formality in this one. Goaltend is how this one is going to end. That counts as the 21st point as the horn sounds. The Dog Pound. There you go, finally I got a mark out of you this year. 21-14. They advance to the semifinals, and that is it. Toulouse, who had made it to the final of the World Tour final a year ago, this time thwarted in the quarterfinals. Look at that face from Kuja. It's Hangzhou continuing to keep the good times rolling. That's a crazy dog right there. It's a rabid dog. Bones right there. What a performance.
You're right. Their game plan was crisp. I just mentioned it, but they came out with a little bit more energy, but specifically more shot creation. Toulouse too dependent on the pick and roll. Hangzhou kind of took that away from them. The 2-ball didn't come around for the French. Hangzhou got the buckets by going at Too hard. They didn't need too many 2-balls themselves, but all 4 players on the floor for Hangzhou scored over 4 points in this game.
They're so unpredictable. And just, it's hard to game plan for Hangzhou. I mean, what do they do? A lot of ISO ball, but system-wise, what do they?
They got a pick and roll. They go into mismatches. They mix and match. It's all depending on who they face and who they're going to. But they got a couple of really strong drivers in Kaluderovic, but specifically in Vidovic, who's relentless attacking that basket. Actually, I'd name Wong in that regard too.
Yes, Wong has played well for this team.
Yep, and then think about Jovanovic's switchability as a big player. He can post you up, he can shoot from the outside, he can even attack you from the outside. He's that perfect size for 3x3, 6'6", big body, and he can stop bigger players and attack smaller players.
And as you can see, he's got plenty of range as well. Steps into that too. That was a big play in shifting the momentum. Remember, Toulouse had taken the lead after they went on a big run themselves, following a slow start. It's a game of ebbs and flows. And Hangzhou, once they got the lead back, they did not relinquish it. That leaves us with one more quarterfinal left, and that'll be featuring Team Riffa and Team Raudondvaris Hoptrans on your screen right now. And we'll get a look at these teams by the numbers. Riffa, technically a home team. Bunch of Belgians on the squad, but playing here in Bahrain. Raudondvaris Hoptrans scoring 21 points per. They come in with a 2-0 record. Got a crazy win courtesy of Uzupis yesterday, a game winner. And speaking of game winners, Mohammed, the king around these parts, he hits a game winner in OT for Riffa that allowed them to advance here to the quarterfinals.
What an unlikely hero that was. Because I'll be frank with you, Mohammed had not contributed much over the first 20 minutes in 2 10-minute games. But then when it got to overtime, he got the call, he got a crucial stop, and then he got a crucial bucket. Meaning we see Riffa here representing Bahrain.
Yeah, they'll be going up against these guys. Raudondvaris Hoptrans. Both wins on day one before the limit against Amsterdam and Partizan to claim Pool C's 1 seed. The good, a pretty efficient team punishing opponents on the drive and inside, 76% conversion rate inside. The bad, 5 of 20 from beyond the arc.
Well, yes.
The ugly rate, 56% from the free throw line.
Yeah, that is terrible.
That's down 21% from their season average, yet and still they're undefeated. So
yes. You want me to tell you why?
Why?
They are a two-headed monster right now. Jalgis had 8 points per game, but this is MVP caliber Aurelius Bukelis we're seeing right here. 9 points, 6.5 rebounds per. 85% of his finishes inside the paint go in, or shots inside the paint go in. 40% of his twos go in, and we won't talk about the 38% from the free throw line.
Okay, yeah, we'll forget about that. He's playing at an MVP, Hall of Fame type level. Here comes Riffa. They always just want to rock. I think they want the semifinals a little bit more than that today. They played against Ulm in game 1, lost that one by 4. Went to overtime against Vienna, won that one 22-21 with Mohammed hitting the game-winning shot. Dennis the Menace Donker out last but not least for this Riffa team. Few players more hungry for success this year than Donker, who's averaged 7 points a game in this tournament, 70% from the floor, but just 1 of 14 from the land of plenty. They need plenty more shooting from Dennis Donker, but more accurate shooting, specifically from long range. So the head-to-head between these two teams in 2025, there's only one game to speak of, and that was the Shanghai quarterfinals, one that Riffa would win.
Yeah, and they won it because they out-rebounded Raudondvaris. And they shot the ball better, but mainly they won the battle of the boards, which is odd. You usually see the Lithuanians beat everybody on the glass, but that time Riffa got it done. That was a 21-18 win.
Riffa with no Masters wins in 2025. Raudondvaris Hoptrans with 1. They got it done in Chengdu. Familiar foes. And a couple of stars getting ready to collide here. You can see the difference in player value. Scoring, not much of a difference as Donker's found ways to put the round thing in the round thing, but the efficiency of that two-headed monster that Bob spoke of with Jalgis and Bukelis. Their combined numbers are even crazier. Combined, listen to this, they average 17 points and 12 rebounds a game.
That's a full game at 3x3. In most games, that's the amount of points and the amount of rebounds you will get. Think about it. The average points this year between the 14 teams here is 18. The average points scored on the World Tour all season.
They are a bit top heavy, but Ujupis with a game winner for them hasn't had to score a lot of points. Belabichus just facilitating and defending. He's going to have a hell of an assignment with Dennis the Menace raring to go.
You wonder if Dennis and Jonas can find the stroke, because that 12% from two hurts. 4 for 33.
Oh, it hurts for me to even hear that.
And that's what you wear in that beautiful blazer.
Thank you. I dressed up for the occasion today.
Well, you're wearing half the outfit now, but it's still looking quite
loafers,
good.
Plaid pants. Look out.
You're making me look bad out here in my jorts. Wait, let me fix the collar though, because it's up.
Is it messed up? Fix it.
Let me. There you go.
Thank you. It is game time. Last quarterfinal. Hangzhou awaiting the winner of this one. We got the Skyliners and Oob up top. And we'll have Hangzhou and the winner of this one down bottom. There's out deep how that looks for Pukelis. He's been sharp throughout the tournament. He strokes the first deuce of the game.
Again, this is what we saw from him a lot last year, is try to get that rub screen going, and if he doesn't get it, dribble, step back, and get the two. Haven't seen a lot of it this year because his two-point percentage has been down a little bit.
Yeah, Pukelis 9 points a game in this tournament. He's now 3 of 6, 50% from distance.
You want to know what the scariest sight was?
What?
He smiled coming onto the court for this game.
No, he didn't.
I'm sure he did.
I need a replay of that. Meantime, the Wilson is back in Raudondvaris' possession. PB and J to Evil Knievel. Jalgis utilizing that size over Donker, but missed it bad. Short range. Didn't even touch the rim, as a matter of fact, so it's a shot clock violation. And a reset for Riffa. With Jonas Forts dropping it off to Dennis. Mohammed. A little strong with a 2 attempt. Belabichus left alone. What a pass from Belabichus. Forts will foul Pukelis.
Yeah, he stepped into him. Acted like he kept his hands up, but they were forward just a little bit.
Really smart pass from Belabichus, who could have easily shot. He was wide open from 2.
Look, Raudondvaris has 12 key assists, or had 12 key assists yesterday, which topped the field out of pool. They look for each other, and they look for that connectivity. It gives them energy.
So the free throw shooting woes for Pukelis seem to be a thing of the past. He knocks that one down. 3-zip start right on Varis. Donker turning on the speed, pulling up from 10 feet, rolls off the iron. Mohammed, though, with the extra effort, he'll save it. Driving left is Dennis the Menace to Augustinian. Augustinian, Casper with the fake. That was scary. Scary good from Augustinian. I thought he'd handed the ball off.
Now you see me, now you don't. A crossover from the Ghost.
The Ghost disappears. You can find him at the rim, flushing it. Oh, Pukelis, the Lithuanian. He is built different indeed. A 4-1 contest right on Varis. Donker trying to get things going for his team. He sees that one go off iron. Whistle underneath. And I believe that's on Donker. It is the second on Riffa.
Riffa realized they got to put Mohammed out there more often. Yesterday he was mainly a spot sub. Now you see him featured, and they just keep rotating the subs. I think yesterday they realized they can't get as tired as they did at the end of that win in overtime against Vienna.
Yeah, I mean that game could have gone either way. Neither team had any gas left.
They were all completely dead.
And we're breathing a sigh of relief after Mohammed hit that shot for the win. Augustinian taking it at Jalgis. And I think that's another element that Augustinian brings to this Riffa team, is that toughness, that physicality.
He does, and of course, it's the toughness, it's the physicality, it's the vertical threat out of a pass, pick and roll. It's the shot blocking ability, and if he's in good form, he can even shoot the 2-ball pretty well.
Well, the free throw trip didn't work out so well for him. Can't get Riffa. Their second point is Ujupis. Sees some daylight and finishes the leg. 4-point advantage, Raudondvaris. That's been the story from the start. But just at the tip of the iceberg in this one, 2 minutes into this last quarter final. The voice of 3x3 in your ear. Kyle Montgomery, that's me. Miles Rosendahl, a.k.a. The Mountain, here as well as we nearly finished off the quarterfinals. Dennis Donker not finishing very well by the bucket. He's had a tough time so far. Ujupis to Bukeles. Man, he is dominant.
He is extremely dominant. I think he's got 5 out of 6 points for Raudondvaris and Riffa. They finally get their second point of the game. And it's barbecue chicken.
Every single time, postal service from the big fella. There's Jonas Forts. Fortnite is going to stop the bleeding with a long 2-ball.
This is what Riffa needs, though. They need to get the outside shot going, because this is a contrast of styles, right? Raudondvaris big, bruising, physical, going at the basket like, whoo.
Nice move from Jalgis, and Forts will misfire from the corner. Tracked down by the Uzi. Uzi wants some space. Never mind, he wants a screen. He'll get it. He misses the runner. That looked like they went off Augustinian last to me. And TV timeout time with 6:51 left. Raudondvaris, the aggressors, out of the gates. And a 7-4 start. They've leaned on the Lithuanian.
And he's got 3 shoulders, so that he's alien.
It was one of the bigger questions coming into the tournament.
You're right.
And I posed it to you yesterday. I said, are they going to get Bukeles back active? It's not that he had disappeared, but they had gone away from him. Jalgis had clearly taken the lead with this team.
Yes.
But now they realize where their bread is buttered. It is on the back of the Lithuanian, Aurelius Bukeles, who will have it up top to get us back going from Manama. Evo Knievel to PP and J. Belavichus on the drive. It's poked away. Nearly stolen, but Forts will lose it out of bounds. So Raudondvaris maintain possession with 6 seconds to go. Belavichus swings it. Jalgis with the up fake. Oh, Forts gets caught reaching in the cookie jar.
That's not a smart foul at all. That is not a smart foul. Although Jalgis' free throw percentage is not quite up there yet. It's not great. Let's just say that.
Well,
Here it has been.
Yeah, here
Normally he's right around 55%. I think he's hit all of them here, no?
Yeah, he's keeping it 100. He's 4 for 4. Make that 4 for 5.
Make
Still
that the announcer's jinx.
That's 80%. Quick math. Oh, Shupis' pass deflected. Docker swings it. Forts to the menace. Docker. F1 fast is he. 8-5. Entry feed. Augustinian one-handed spike. 2-point game now. Jalgis spins free and scores it past Augustinian. Forts is holding an elbow.
Yep.
He was shaken up somewhat on the play.
How is Jalgis just, it looks like he's just going straight at the basket. I couldn't see what happened there with Forts.
Yeah, me either. Forts pass broken up. Belavichus will clear it himself. He's got to get rid of Augustinian. Oh, what a pass. Sneaky link to the cutting Pukelis.
How do you stop that? The patience for Beliavicius, and then Pukelis, a full head of steam to the basket.
Pukelis has now converted 14 of 16 attempts inside the 1-point arc. Hit a 2 in this game as well. 10-6 is the result. The defense of Raudondvaris has been smothering.
And Riffa are turning it over because of that defense. The deflections, the steals, they're starting to add up here.
5.5 to play. Raudondvaris with a 4-point lead and possession. Pukelis clearing some space for Beliavicius. Beliavicius decides to take it himself this time, and Mohammed will add another foul, which is the 5th now on Riffa. Pukelis using that height and will find Ujupis. He'll miss the 12-footer. Jalgis with the rebound underneath. Nobody home. Leave a message at the beat. 5-point advantage for Raudondvaris. Augustinian's jump hook won't go. Jalgis now trapped in the corner. He finds himself some freedom. Scores it at the bucket. Raudondvaris up 12-6 now.
And all 12 points, I believe, come at the hands of Pukelis and Jalgis.
Riffa have fallen flat in the first 5 minutes of this game. They got some things to correct and rectify, because Raudondvaris don't look like they're going to slow down anytime soon. Pukelis, monster game from the Lithuanian.
This is honestly the best we've seen Pukelis maybe all year. He is laser sharp focused.
Yeah, Pukelis been one of the best players on tour by the numbers. 7 points a game, efficient inside. Seen a dip in his 2-point shooting. Ooh, Donker dipped on him like queso. Fast first step. And a 6-point game now. Donker just trying his best. He's just trying to survive down in the post against the Uzi. He's happy to see that one roll out of the rim. Fortnite from a long way away. He'll miss the mark. Uzi setting up Beliavicius. 7 to shoot. He's in a rush to the cup. He put some extra sauce on that lay. Donker delivers a fake and then a Russell Westbrook off the side of the backboard.
Riffa's shooting has just been absolutely ice cold. They can't buy a bucket from outside. Again, they were 12% coming in. I think they have one make on this game.
Donker won't be denied on the drive, but you can see Donker looking a little gassed.
Yeah, and look, in a game of ones, we know who's going to win between these two. We already know. That's Raudondvaris by a long shot, by a mile. If Riffa can't find the 2, it's over and done with, especially with the score now 8 points in favor of the Lithuanians.
They've gotten a steady diet of Aurelius Pukelis. I mean, time and time again, Raudondvaris have found a big man on the inside. Pukelis has got to be near in a double-digit scoring game right now.
Yeah. Again, I think all but 1 point so far in the game at his hands or Jalgis. And Riffa have a couple of layups to show for their efforts so far.
So we're off and running in this 10-minute sprint to 21, 16 to 8. A game that has been dominated by Raudondvaris. Donker, good look from 2. He has not seen many go in this game. Approaching 3 minutes, Beliavicius inside, and that pass is well off the target. Jalgis trying to hold his ground against Augustinian. The short turnaround won't go, but it finds its way back to Casper. Casper to Donker. And Donker, he'll defend in the semicircle, will get a warning. Still a 7-point game. The least competitive of the quarterfinals so far. Jalgis couldn't make matters worse as he misses the 2, but I believe that Riffa are going to get called for a 6th foul now.
7.
Is that number 7?
Somebody's getting called for a 7.
I'm seeing a signal of 6
Oh,
apiece.
well, I might be mistaken. But look, this game has been clearly Raudondvaris. They don't stray away from their game plan. And with them, it's always a question of whether they can impose that style. Pukelis making sure they do with 10 points. 10 out of 16.
He's got 10 out of 16. Did I hear you right?
Yes.
Unreal performance from Aurelius Pukelis. Down to the body shop again. You're going to get these dents. Pukelis up to 11 now. Until Fortnite wakes up again from deep. But Riffa, even with that 2 from Fort, still trailed by 6. 3-possession game with 2:32 to go. Hand up, so what?
They need more of that. They need more 2s.
Donker out to Forts one more time. That time, little strong. Defensive board goes to Uzi. He kicks it over it. Uzupis is pushed. And Forts is telling Uzupis don't play the refs. That's the 7th foul. And I think official Najib is having a talk with Uzupis. And he says, cut it out with the extracurriculars.
Yeah, that he did try to kind of sell that. Nothing really happened there. And he got 2 free throws out of it. I get why Forts is a little bit upset with this. That was the Swan Lake.
But won't change the call now. There still is a foul, and Uzupis is still shooting 2 free throws. Can almost ice this game with another make. That would make the lead 8 points, and that'd be too big of a distance for Riffa to come out of, in my opinion. We'll see what they do with 2:15 to go. Forts makes a smart play. Realized that the lane was open. Oh, Jalgis, wait. They're saying he didn't clear it?
Yeah, and he's challenging right away. He seems to be pretty sure of his case.
Talking about how efficient the Pukelis has been. Jalgis coming into this second day of action. 11 of 11 from the floor. He hadn't missed a single shot.
It's ridiculous. The level, yeah, that's definitely a clear, by the way.
Oh, yeah, you got to step beyond the 2-point arc fully with 1 foot and lift the other, and that's exactly what he did. That bucket will count for Raudondvaris and Evel Knievel. The 1-2 combo of him and Pukelis is better than mustard and ketchup, salt and pepper.
Mustard and ketchup?
Oh yeah, is that too American for you?
You put that on a hot dog?
Ketchup and mustard, yes.
Nah, mustard and, no, ketchup and mayonnaise, buddy.
Oh God, all right. Pukelis too strong that time. Pukelis driving wildly. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hit with a offensive foul. Reckless driving from Aurelius Pukelis. Waste of possession, but they have not any worries at the moment. With a 7-point lead, minute 43 to go.
And again, 7-point difference.
Donker behind the back. Donker earning every bucket he gets. Got to defend the 2-point arc. And Raudondvaris understand that. Donker gets the steal. Oh, Donker. Upset that he didn't get a foul. He's got a few words for official Juris. She quickly hits him with a technical.
Oh, but he has a case there, though. Bukalis has his knee out there, hits him right in the thigh. That hurts, first of all, and second of all, I think that might have been a foul.
I agree. I think it was a foul as well. You can understand the frustration, but Donker knows he's got to keep his composure because
agreed. And at a stage in the game like this, you can't get a technical. Absolutely not. But I understand his case.
Yep. Game point, Raudondvaris. All they want is that Wilson. They are ready to put this game away, and they will turn to the man that has been unstoppable. Bukalis gets it to Jaugas.
Well,
he tried it. He tried it.
It ain't a game of horse out here, Mr. Jaugas.
So the door only slightly open for Riffa. Forts could give him some more hope. He misses from long range, converts the layup. Raudondvaris sure to get this one to Bukalis at some point. This ball is going to find its way to his hands. Ushupis gets it to him late, and the Lithuanian put him away. Winner, winner, pink soup for dinner. The Lithuanians win it 21-15.
What soup?
You'd have to go to Conus to know.
Oh, all
Come
right.
on. So they have the final ticket to the semifinals. It is Raudondvaris and Hangzhou set for battle. And the Skyliners matched up against UB. The final four of the 2025 World Tour Finals are set in Manama.
Raudondvaris, by the way, second year in a row they make it to the semifinals of the World Tour Final, first of all. Second, are they the best looking team out here right now?
I think so. Well, yeah, I think so.
They are.
I think so.
This is a dominant display from them. I think they might be the best looking team out here today so far.
I called them the ultimate wild card. There it is in my notes.
You've called every team the ultimate wild card. No, I agree. You have said that. You came into the tournament with just that. I agree with you.
Give me my props. I'll give them their props. That was well played. And, man, Aurelius Bukalis, when he's playing at this level, good luck. Good luck. Tell you what, Dog Pound going to have to find a way to get him contained. Because Bukalis is balling. Scored 12 points in that contest, including the game winner, in a dominant win for Raudondvaris Hoptrans. Bonds and I will step aside for a minute. We'll have a brief break for entertainment here. And then we'll get set up for our two-point shootout final. And that'll do it for session number one. And we'll get you ready for session number two coming up. We'll show you the brackets here after the highlights. So you can see how the story has unfolded so far today. The season finale. The grand finale, if you will. Take care of business against Toulouse with a 7-point win, and Raudondvaris issue a beatdown to Riffa. Final four here in 2025 from Manama. We'll pick it up with the semifinals. But before that, the shootout competition coming your way here in about 10 minutes. Enjoy the brief rest. We're coming back soon.